Greetings once again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in this beautiful world, and welcome to the IUX Affiliate Global Workshop in the month of October. I am excited to have you guys here. If you guys can let me know where you guys are tuning in from so I can acquaint myself with you guys. But I'm really excited to be here with you guys. Without wasting any more time, today we're going to be discussing the business side of trading, how to monetize your network and expertise. Now, why is this important? Many of you may be here because you've been introduced to trading or you have been trading for quite a while, but this has been a one-man show where it's you versus the candlesticks. Now, what we want to do today is we want to introduce you to the other side of trading. Trading isn't just about analyzing, setting your take profit and your stop loss and hoping to get a profit. There is the business side of trading where it is quite a lucrative business where anyone can participate in that particular side of trading, where there is a lot of revenue to be generated with very minimal and as little as to no barrier to entry. So I'm really excited to be here with you guys today, and I'm going to be sharing my journey with you guys on how I have been on the business side of trading. For many of you from South Africa, you might know me here. You know me for the trading side of things, but today we're going to be discussing the behind the scenes that a lot of people don't talk about, and I'm really super excited to have you guys here. So today, what are we talking about? One, we're going to be discussing the business side of trading, as I've already mentioned. Number two is recognizing your hidden assets as a trader. All right, and why that is. I always say, and I want to make sure that I quote myself correctly. I always say many a times opportunities are around us, but because of our perception and because of our focus, we miss those opportunities. Now, what does that mean? That means many times the things that we're looking for, they are looking for us, but they are also around us, in close proximity. But because we are not aware that those things are opportunities, or we are not aware that those things exist, we miss them and we end up losing out on great opportunities. All right, so we're going to be discussing that as a trader. What are some of the things that you can look at? All right, number three, we're going to be discussing how to monetize your network. Yes, you can have your network, but if you don't have the right systems, the right strategies to monetize your network, you might end up not making as much money as you should. A lot of people, I can tell you right now, a lot of people are sleeping on money, right? A lot of people are sleeping on a lot of money that's really right in front of them, but because of the lack of knowledge, they are not aware that they can make that money. Right, and we're going to be discussing understanding the IB and the affiliate models of how you can earn money, building trust and scaling your community, because every business needs to grow. All right, every business needs to be scaled. All right, and lastly, we're going to be talking about how to turn your expertise into long-term business. If you are ready, comment in the comment section and say, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready, and let us go. Let me see you in the comment section commenting, I am ready. I'd love to see you guys commenting that you are ready for today's session. Comment, let's go, let's see. All right, I see a lot of people saying they are ready. Beautiful. So let's, first topic of the day, the business side of trading. The business side of trading. As I said earlier in my introduction, that trading is not just about candlesticks, take profits. It's part of a larger ecosystem. Now, for those of you who've attended my sessions before, I do a proper breakdown of the pyramid of the trading industry, or the organogram of the trading industry. It is a big ecosystem, and remember, trading is the largest financial market in the world. So you have to think, if this is the largest financial market in the world, then there must be very many other pieces that piece this machine to be the biggest financial market in the world. What are those parts and pieces of this machine to make it the biggest in the world? And how do you as an individual, how do you as a trader, and now how do you as a business person in forex trading, how do you then take part of that? All right, so what I want to say in the context of what we're discussing, so we understand that we have the big financial institutions, the banks, the hedge funds and all of that. We're not going to be talking about the hierarchy of trading today. I want us to speak from a perspective of retail brokers and retail traders, and how the two link together, and how you can become an IB, how you can make money in the forex business. All right, so how you can use your relationship credibility and knowledge in this business. All right, so let me tell you the opportunities that are available for you. So as you guys know, that as retail traders, we do need retail brokers to trade with. Retail brokers, they provide us with a platform to trade on. They are a business, we are a business. They make money when they get clients, we make money when we trade. But they need clients, we need money. You see where I'm going with it? If you have a network of clients, you can really just refer people to IUX, for instance, and they can pay you a commission or whatever type of revenue agreement that you guys have. There's many revenue models that we're gonna look to going forward on this presentation. But there's really, in a nutshell, really that's what it is about, is you can monetize your network. That, did you know that if, for instance, if I have referred you to IUX, right? Whenever you press the buy or sell button, there is a revenue that I generate. Did you know that? If you knew that, let me see in the comment section. Say, I knew that. If you didn't know, say, I had no idea. So every time I refer you to a said broker, every time you trade, I make money. Whether you win, whether you lose, I make money. And this is the beauty of it. But now what's important is, especially when it comes to building credibility, is you need to ensure that your community always wins. Because the more they win, the more they trade, and the more they trade, the more you make money. It's all about longevity. It's about playing the long game and not the short game. You don't want to just come in today, your people lose money, they stop trading, then you don't make money. You want to keep you want to keep your business sustainable. So your traders need to keep making money, so every time they trade, you make money. You had no idea. This is why you are here today. You will know how that goes. All right, number 2, we're going to discuss your relationships. Everybody here at least knows 10 people. 10 people. Guys, I always say relationships are a form of income. Write it in the comment section. Relationships are a source of income. Whenever you're writing down your sources of income, don't leave out relationships. Actually, the first source of income is not your job, is not your business, is your relationship. Write it in the comment section. Relationships are a source of income. If you don't understand the art of building relationships and of having quality relationships, you will not survive long in this world, because you need people to make money. Now, let's be realistic. Money is in the hands of people. Do we all agree that money is in the hands of people? All right, and we understand that money is a mode or a tool of exchange. So if money needs to be exchanged and is in the hands of people, so that means you need more people in your life, and that's what we call relationships. And the better relationships you have, the better your pocket is. Are you guys with me? So this is why it's important. I always laugh when people say I'm a loner, I don't want friends, I'm cutting people off. We are going into the new year now. In January, you will see people saying I'm cutting people off. Essentially what you're doing is you're cutting off your source of income. You are reducing your source of income. So now it's time to stop cutting people off and start adding more people into our network, because the more people we have, the more money we make. Are you guys with me? Do you guys understand that? All right, your relationships have value in trading. The more people you can refer to trading, the more money you can make. All right, credibility has value. When you are credible, as I said, I've been in this business for over a decade now. And one of the things that I hold dear to myself is really my reputation. I always ensure that you don't find me in gossip tabloids. You don't find me in many scam exposure things. I always make sure that I keep my my name clean, that I am a credible and a reliable source and reference in the forex industry, right? That is value. Why is that important to me? Because I understand the long-term game that I am playing, that the more credible I am, the longer I survive in business. All right. And obviously knowledge, the knowledge that you have is real value. Some of you here are in my groups where I do free educational webinars, where I do free trading signals, trade ideas, and so forth. That is the knowledge that I have, and it carries value. And as it carries value, it makes me to earn revenue with these other streams of becoming an IB in the business side of business. Does that make sense, guys? If it makes sense, let me know in the comment section. If you are still with me, say easy, we are with you. Are you guys with me? Are we still together? %100%. And we say here that many traders already hold what's needed to succeed. They just haven't monetized it yet. Many people, many traders, they have what's needed to succeed. They just have not found a way to make money with it. As I said, you have relationships. If you believe in trading, why are you not introducing trading to the people around you? All right. Now, let me tell you the dangers of being successful alone. I have been quite successful for a larger part of my life. I've been quite financially. I was blessed enough to make money at a very young age. I mean, at the age of 21, I was already rich, right? The dangers of being the only one with money is that you are the only one that's always paying for stuff. You are I don't know how it works in Malaysia and other parts of the world, but where I come from, if you are the one with money, you always pay for stuff. And I'd assume it's the same throughout the whole world, because I mean, if people don't have money around you and you have it, you have to pay for stuff. But why not introduce the people around you that all of you have money and you don't have to always pay for stuff? You understand that? So introduce trading to the people around you. If you are trading and you're making money from trading, why are you not introducing that opportunity to other people? You need to introduce that opportunity to other people. Over and above that, you are opening a door for other people to also taste financial success, but you're also adding on an extra stream of income on your portfolio. Isn't that a win-win solution? And hey guys, as we know, I mean, when have you ever heard that a government is shut down? We've seen in the United States that the government has been shut for this whole month. And that can tell you that, economic crisis are at a verge, like there is a higher possibility that we could see a global recession. And what that means is that your salary will not be enough. And again, from the context of South Africa, this is already the case. We know the cost of living is too high. You can barely afford anything. All right. So one form of stream of income is just not enough. You need to scale up and make sure that you add on the business side of trading to your portfolio. Even if you're just a trader, a full-time trader, I can tell you there are times where the market are just not certain. Again, an example, the past 3-4 weeks, the market has not been certain because the United States, our government has shut down things. Gold was just going like shooting up high, skyrocketing, and we have no idea what is going on, what's going to happen, what will happen. Sometimes things are uncertain, and when things are uncertain, you need to make sure that you have something on the side that sustains you. Are you guys with me? And success in this business is about leverage and systems that help you to generate income, whether you are trading or not. That's why I am saying, guys, one source of income is not enough. You need to create systems and leverages that help you to generate income, whether you are trading or not. you know what, when you used to study economics, we had this thing of understanding the types of income. We have what we call passive income, we have what we call portfolio income, we have what we call active income. Active income alone, as much as I love active income because I love being busy, I love developing, I love innovating, I love creativity, I love active income alone, it's not enough. And about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, the whole world understood what that means, because we had COVID hit and everything was shut. A lot of people lost their jobs and they had no hope, because everything, well, their income was always based off what they are doing, what they are actively doing. When you stop actively working, then the money stops coming. But you need to build systems that even when you are not working, the money is coming. I've been an IB for over 8 years now, and I can tell you, even when I'm not working, even when I'm not trading, as long as even people that I've introduced to different brokers throughout the 8 years, as they are trading, I am making money. I am making money. So I can tell you from experience that really you want to jump onto this business. Are we still good? Are we still good? You guys, if you have any questions, write them down. We're going to have a Q&A session, all right? So recognizing your hidden assets as a trader, all right? Every trader has hidden value, all right? Number one, knowledge of trading platforms, tools, and strategies. That is value. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't have understanding of trading platforms. They don't know what tools to use. They don't know what strategies to use. It is value that you can use as leverage for you to attract even more people into your community, all right? Credibility among peers on online communities. Many of you are here because you are in some of our online communities, all right? And you are here because you trust the voice that speaks to you, because we are credible people, all right? Access to trading groups or networks, as I've mentioned already. Passion for helping others, and this is important. Passion for helping others learn. If you are like me, and I believe some of you are here because you know me, you know very well my passion. I mean, you can even hear it in my voice, just me being here trying to help you guys learn. I am so passionate about it. But who says I cannot monetize it? Right? You don't have to, the thing of passion doesn't pay bills. Well, there are ways where you can turn your passion into, income. All right? If you have a passion to help others, I promise you, you will you can make money from it. Veronica Fisher says, I'm here. Exactly. Veronica, good to see you here. All right, the natural ability to lead and influence, all right, that is a hidden value. That is value. When you speak, people listen to you. Monetize it. That is your hidden asset. Don't just do it behind the camera. Don't just do it, at home. Make sure that you monetize. Yesterday I was just speaking to someone. I say, you speak so well. You are such a natural leader. Why are you not developed? Because he was speaking on the phone, just speaking to someone. I could pick, hey, this guy is really a good leader. I could sense leadership in him. I say, why don't you develop a curriculum for leadership and sell it? You shouldn't just be a person that just do things for free. Not in this world that we live in. Not in this world that we live. You can do it for free for other people, but make sure that there is some sort of leverage that you have that you can monetize. Are you guys with me? So Selwyn says, you are so right. I trust you. Say exactly. Thank you so much, Selwyn. I really appreciate it. But you guys understand what I'm saying. Can I move on? Do you understand? Do you see some? And remember, this is not all. You need to really open your eyes and start seeing, what is it that I'm good at? What is it that I have that I can leverage, that I can give other people? And in turn, I can leverage that to say to people, come and trade with IUX. Are you guys with me? Can we move on? Please let me know. Please let me know. All right. So guys, I just want to emphasize on this one that, and I'll give you maybe just a personal testimony. Personally, growing up from primary school days, right? From primary school days, people always said, You are helping me. I've been doing free for years. Yes, you see, I'm glad that I'm helping you. Just to give you guys again like a background. Growing up, there's things that always stuck with me that people said, and as I grew up, I started realizing that I need to monetize them. If you speak to anyone, and some of you will attest if you are here, people that know me, they always reference me to wisdom. They say, Isaac, you are so wise. We want to be under you. Isaac, your passion to help other people. And as I said, we are currently in KZN now doing philanthropy. Just the passion to help people, just the passion to teach people, just that natural abilities that I have personally. I can tell you how many businesses and how much money I've made from them. So we have a company called the Kairos. The Kairos is where we teach people how to sell. We teach people how to speak. We teach people leadership. We teach people. It's really just a personal development company and public speaking company, all from my own personal passions. I love teaching people. Okay, since I love teaching people, let me create curriculums where I can teach people and make money from it. All right. I love speaking. You guys can see, I don't stop. I can speak for 20 hours straight. I won't even need food. I live on it. I love speaking. I do public speaking as a profession. All right. I love studying human behavior. I love studying the human mind. I've studied even, I have a qualification called neuro-linguistic programming, where we study human behavior, the human mind, and so forth. And I teach people and I coach people to make better decisions in life. That is me saying, I love doing this, but I'm not just going to let it end at love. Let it become a business as well. I get fulfilled, but my bank account also gets fulfilled. Don't just get fulfilled without your bank account getting fulfilled. Are you guys with me? Are we good? All right. How to turn your trading influence into consistent income. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Brinley said, I love listening to you speak. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. You can, for those of you who don't know me, you can watch my interviews, my podcasts on YouTube from different podcasts. I don't stop talking, guys. You would think it's my own podcast. I really just don't stop talking because it's a passion for me. But again, I know how to monetize it. You need to learn how to monetize your passion, even within the context of trading. If there's something that you know that other people don't know, offer it and turn it into leverage. Okay? And this is what I learned a long time ago about people. I said, people, for instance, and this will help you guys, especially when you're studying into this business. Go and read many books, summarize the book, and sell the summary. Because people will rather buy your summary than buy the whole book and read it for themselves. Don't let that go over your head. That principle will help you survive anything in life. Read the book, summarize it, and sell the summary. That's really what life is about, and that's how you make money. All right. How to turn your trading influence into consistent income. One, you need to build a personal brand. All right. Build a personal brand. People need to know you for what you do. People will not guess that you are a trader. So start sharing educational content. Start sharing trading insights. Start letting people know. Brand yourself as a trader. So let me show you what branding is. If right now you are sick, who do you go to? Let me know in the comment section. If you are sick, who do you go to? I want to see. If you are sick, who do you go to? Let me see in the comment section, guys. You go to your wife. That's a good one. You and I both. Go to a doctor. Okay. Exactly. You go to a doctor when you are sick because they have branded themselves as people that can help you when you are sick. So even yourself, all right, people will not come to you if they don't know that you have the solution for them. All right. If they don't know that you have the solution for them, if you haven't branded yourself as the solution provider, as the expert in this industry, they won't come to you. So how do you attract people? A lot of you are here because you know me as a trader. If someone mentions Isaac Easy, the first thing that comes to your mind is what? Forex. Why? Because I have branded myself as a trader. So you need to build your personal brands. People just not need to know just your name, but they need to know what you do. And the more they know what you do and how you share your content and always deliver at your highest level of excellence. All right. Don't be an average Joe. Deliver at your highest level of excellence. That's how you set yourself apart from the rest. What makes you different? Excellence. Excellence sets you apart. Make sure that you deliver whenever you're building your personal brand. Make sure it goes hand in hand with high levels of excellence. All right, are we good? Number 2 is you need to introduce your network to IUX. All right, introduce your network. Again, people won't do what you want them to do if you don't tell them to do it. So speak about it, vocalize it, introduce people, let people know that you are trading with IUX. Let people know, tell them to use your referral link, tell them that there is benefits when they are using your referral link and so forth. Are you guys with me? All right. Number 3, support your network with guidance and update. This is very important. Many people know how to do 1 and 2. They build a personal brand, they introduce people to the broker, but they don't know how to sustain their business. And as a result, it looks like this business does not work. Support your network. It's not that as soon as they've signed up, you let them go. No, you keep supporting them. Remember I said, as they keep trading, the more money that they are making, the more money you make. If they lose and they stop trading, you stop earning. You guys understand that? So support your network. And number 4, and your commissions. This is the one that we all love, but this is all linked to the 3. Build a personal brand, introduce your network to IUX, support your network, and then you earn. As they trade, you earn. As they trade, you earn. As they trade, I want to speak its repetition, so it sticks in your mind. As people trade, you earn. You guys understand that? Are you guys with me? All right. Can I continue? Are you guys still with me? Let me know, guys. As I said, we're having quite bad weathers here, so sometimes I just need to make sure that the network is still fine and you guys are still with me. So engage with me in the comment section. All right. Now I hope I'm still good on time. Joshua, am I still good on time? All right, everybody saying yes sir, let's go. All right, now when it comes to I was just ensuring that I did not miss a slide. When it comes to earning in the business side of trading, there are 2 models. All right, well, not really 2, but the 2 common ones. All right, one is what we call an IB, or an introducing broker, or you can become an affiliate partner. All right, you can either become an introducing broker, or you can become an affiliate partner. Both you earn. All right, on the introducing broker side, or an IB side, this is where you have your own referral link, and then you tell people to trade and register their trading account with IUX, and as they trade, you make money. You earn commissions from clients' trading activity. Whenever your client clicks buy or sell, it's money in your pocket. Whenever they press that button, the buy or sell button, money in your pocket. All right, focus on building relationships and education. Relationships are a source of income, as I've already told you. Money circulates in the hands of people. If more people like you, you'll make more money. All right, that's why I said you have to ensure that at the top of your income portfolio is relationships. You nurture relationships, you build quality relationships. More people like you, the more money is in your pocket. When people trust you, they do what you say. Make sure that you build that credibility and partner with proper regulated entities like IUX so that your clients can be taken care of and you don't have any problems. All right. Number two is an affiliate partner. All right. You earn commissions from online referrals and traffic conversion. All right. This is the focus more here is more on digital marketing and reach. So if you have a lot of followers on Instagram or Facebook, TikTok, or whatever, there's so many social media platforms now. Find your niche, build a community there, then become an affiliate partner. You can be affiliated with IUX, and man, I'm so happy that they offer really lucrative deals, man. I remember last year they invited me to Malaysia for a gala dinner. Unfortunately, due to personal reasons, I could not make it. But these are just some of the things they said. Isaac, we'll fly you out to Malaysia, man. It's a gala dinner. We'll pay your flights. We'll pay your accommodation and everything. Just come through, you know. This is part of being with a reputable, and a good broker. So these are some of the benefits that you can get as an affiliate that can help you build your brand as well. There's just so many benefits that we will also discuss going forward. All right. Okay, so now we're just gonna go into the practical example, then go to our Q&A sessions. All right, now let's say for instance you have 10 referred traders. All right, you have 10 traders, okay, and they all trade 20 trades per month. All right, now let's put it in a numbers game. So for instance, on average, an average broker will pay you like between $6 to $10 per lot for every traded lot. So we all know what a standard lot is. So that means every time your clients trade a standard lot, let's work on $10 just so we make the numbers easy. Let's say we'll pay you $10 for every traded lot. Now you have 10 traders and let's say they all do 20 lots. I'm just gonna open up my calculator now. You have 10 traders, all right, and they all do 20 lots per month, all right, each. Okay, so it's 10 by 20 lots, that's 200 lots in a month, and let's say by $10, that is $2,000. We multiply that to rands, that's 36,000 rands. 10 people all trading 20 lots per month, that's 200 lots. $10 per lot, that's $2,000. That's a lot of money just for people. You introduce them once, they keep trading. The more they trade, the more you make money. Tell me who can give you $2,000 just for you sitting. All right, we are talking about a doctor. An average doctor or an entry-level doctor in South Africa earns about 40,000 rands or 50,000 rands. You can make a doctor's salary just by referring people, and this is consistent because the more they trade, the more you make money. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Before we go to the Q&A, without wasting any more time, welcome back to session 2 of the business side of trading, how to monetize your network and expertise. Who enjoyed the first session? If you enjoyed the first session, let me see some fire emojis in the comment section. Let me see some love, some heart emojis in the comment section if you enjoyed the first session. Are you guys good? Let me know. I just want to see what you guys, if you guys enjoyed the first session, guys. If you enjoyed the first session, if you learned something, if you're ready to make some money. All right. Much love, Anastasia. I see you. All right, now we are going to be discussing in the show me the money, show me where the money is, money in the bank. Let's go. It's too easy. All right, we are going into the second session now. We're going to be going into more in-depth, into more strategies, and we're going to be learning on how we really gonna coin the bank. I mean, guys, it's November, right? November, it's, what is it today? No, the follow, when is it? On Saturday, I believe, the first. 2 more months for the year to be over. You want to make sure that on Christmas you have the big bucks, baby. You want to make sure that you have the big bucks. Let's talk about the power of network and trust. All right, network, and trust. The IB business or the affiliate business is built on trust and not just referral links. Now, I've seen many of my colleagues, all right, they have influence, they have the success, but 3 years down the line, nobody trusts them. They are called scammers. They have court cases. They no longer making money. They are now scamming people. They've become victims to their own greed, right? Only because they misused influence and they misused their network, all right? This business is not just built on numbers only, but it is built on trust. You stay long enough in the business when you are a trustworthy person. When people trust you, and I'm not saying being a perfect person, but a trustworthy person. That means when you are wrong, you take accountability and you say sorry and you apologize and you remedy in accordance to your abilities. But you always do the right thing and do right by people. People feel they can trust you. If you think it's just about likes, if you think it's just about referral links, you will learn soon enough that people will leave you, and eventually you will run out of people who you can dupe, right? Because word of mouth goes, reputation is a currency, guys. Trust is a currency. When people trust you, again, the more money they give you, all right? And you guys understand, you need to provide value through education, updates, and community support. We did touch briefly on this, but also even when you're providing education, the value that you're providing, ensure that you're providing quality content. I don't know how many courses I've done, just to ensure that I've personally studied, just to ensure that the knowledge that I put out there is accurate and is timely. Right now, I've enrolled in 6 online courses that I need to do, all right, just to ensure that the value because people trust me with their lives. When people trust me with their lives, their destinies are at stake. Their finances are at stake. Their families are at stake. So I have to ensure that I have the accurate knowledge to ensure that the people that listen to my voice don't go astray. And that's why people respect me. That's why people love me. And that's why people forgive me when I've made a mistake, because they know that deep down they can trust me, that I am always looking out for them. Does that make sense, guys? You need to be authentic and you need to be transparent, because people follow people, not logos. People are waking up to the facade of social media. They want authenticity. They want genuine people that they can follow and trust. And I promise you, if you build that community, if you build trust, you will always win in this business. You will always win in this business. Does that make sense, guys? All right. Does that make sense? Personally, man, wow, and I say this with the utmost humility. When people that know me, they will tell you, they feel I speak for them. They feel they can trust me. Even people come to me even with their personal problems. I'm like, hey, I'm not a counselor. But bottom line, the point is that people trust me. And when people trust you, all right, when people trust you, they will trust you with their everything. So make sure that you become a trustworthy person, that people can trust you and rely on you, and you will be able to sustain your business. I promise you. I live on 3 basic principles: educate, equip, and enlighten. The 3 E's. Whenever I put out content on my social media, if you follow me, it's either that content is educating you, it's equipping you to become a better person, it's enlightening you on information you might not be aware of. That's all. Whenever people watch my podcast, and I told you guys to go and watch them, whenever people come and speak to me, they come to the office and they want to have a chat with me, is because they feel I understand them. They feel I can relate to them. I'm not just a shining object on social media that makes it feel like I am above them. No, they feel we can trust Isaac. Isaac is a human being just like us. Maybe more financially blessed than we are, but we know that he has his best interest at heart for us. And that's what makes people trust me. When I say I'm referring this brand, I'm working with this brand, they can trust me because I have built a trust, and that is the power of trust. All right, are you guys with me? Amen to that. Say you. I thank you so much, Selwyn. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. You know, so yes, guys, make sure that you build yourself to be a trustworthy person. All right, now we're going to talk about tips on how to build your community. Tips on how to build your community, how to add value to your traders. All right, how to add value to your traders. Are we good? So let me tell you something about human beings, right? And this will also just touch on what I was talking about previously. We intrinsically, we are created to relate. We are relational beings, right? That's why even in the Bible, that God says it is not good for a man to be alone, because we are not meant to be alone. So intrinsically, we are relational beings. That's why even in prison, if they want to punish a hardcore criminal, mass murderer, that a serial killer and a serial rapist, whatever bad crimes you can think of, how they punish that person, they put them in what is called solitary confinement. All right. Or if you've watched movies like We're Taking You to the Hold, where they just make you to be alone, and that will break a person. Why? Because intrinsically we are designed to be relational. All right, we are designed to be a part of a community. All right, so how do you build a community? First, you need to have this understanding that there are a lot of people that are looking for people like yourself who think like them. Oh, sorry, just back to my point before I continue. And when we build communities based on shared values, and because based of our perception of life, we see life through the same lens, or rather we relate on many things. In relationships, you often hear people saying we have so much in common, right? Finding commonality, that's what builds a community. So now you need to understand that out there are people who believe in what you believe in. There are people who think the way that you do. There are people who have the same goals as you. All right, and you need to but again, those people are not going to come miraculously. You need to announce. So this is where now organizing of local and online discussions come in. Tell people what you are doing. Tell people what your goals are. Tell people what your values are. Connect with them. Build a community. Organize local and online. Do seminars, do workshops, do walks, and all of that. All right, this helps you to build your community, and you can have a community of like-minded people. All right, number 2, share trading insights. All right, there's something so beautiful about people that have passion for their craft. People who are masters of their craft. Study the market, know what is going on in the economy, share more information with people. Don't just share predictions. It's like you're a gambler or a magician. Abracadabra, boom, that's all you do. You all right, make sure that you share trading insight, because people will always come to you because they feel they can learn more. All right, and encourage knowledge exchange. I personally, I refer to myself as a sponge. I refuse to believe that I know everything. So at any given moment, I always ask people questions. I always encourage people to share what they know with me, whether small or big, young, old, male or female. I encourage knowledge exchange because I don't know everything. All right, and I want to know more. So I encourage knowledge exchange. Don't just be the superstar. All right, I always say, if you find yourself being the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong crowd. If wherever you are always the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong crowd. That means you are not growing. You only have people drawing from you, but you never receive. All right, so encourage knowledge exchange and make sure that you surround yourself with people that are knowledgeable as well, and you guys can exchange knowledge in trading, obviously, but also in how you guys can do these businesses together. Are you guys good? All right, and lastly, Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? I just saw a comment saying, Isaac, are you here? From the producers. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. All right. No, thank you. All right, I thought maybe I was speaking to myself. All right. So as I said, highlight community achievements. One thing again about human beings, going back to my first, over and above building communities and being intrinsic, we love, and I'm trying to think of a word that sounds better, because I was going to use the word, we love proud moments, but I don't want to seem like we are prideful, but we love to celebrate success and achievements. That's why you find if you buy a car, the first thing you want to do is you want to tell people, you want to post, because that's how we are built. So encourage community achievement as well. All right, that also inspires others to also aspire to be like the ones that are achieving success. And that's how you build a community. If other people seeing people in your community achieving success, they'll also want to be part of that community, and then as a result your community grows. That's why you will see me posting some of my student results. I personally don't post my results, but I post my students' results. I post my students achievements, what they buy, how much money they've made, their progress in trading, because I want people to know that we are doing great work in our communities. All right, it's not just myself winning. I've been in this business over 10 years. I have no point to prove at this moment. All right, my track record speaks for itself. However, we want to ensure that people know that what we are doing is great work and it's people's lives are being changed. But as a result, we are also making money. Guys, can I just say this to you guys? And I know in South Africa, I don't know about other parts of the world, maybe other people from Malaysia and other parts of the world will tell me, there is this negative belief system that kind of denotes that making money is wrong, like making money is evil, like they demonize making money. It's like, even as we are speaking here, some people in their heart say, why is he talking so much about making money? It's like there's nothing wrong. Let me tell you, let me help you before life teaches you. Okay, I want to help you before life teaches you. And life is a harsh teacher. Let me help you real quick. If you have that type of a mentality, right, or that belief, money is good. Write it in the comment section. I'll be the first to write it. All right, money is good. You need money. Oh my God, you need money. Money is good. I want you to believe it is good to have money, and it is better to have a lot of money. Okay, don't feel like you are wrong for wanting a lot of money. Trust me, money buys you choices, man. If there's one thing about life, when you have choices, the freedom to choose what you want, the freedom to choose, that's what money buys you. I often hear people saying, oh, money is not everything, money does not buy happiness. And I say, look, you need to make a lot of money for you to be able to make that nonsense. You can't say that when you are broke. Don't say such nonsense when you are broke. Okay, you need money. Money is important. Oxygen is here, money is here. Oxygen is here, money is here. Money is good. Obviously, God above all, oxygen, money. Because there are many things that you will not be able to do without money in this life. And the lack of money will make you compromise on your values. The people you call criminals, lack of money. Nobody just wakes up and say, I'm going to steal. No, they steal because they want money. The corruption that we complain about, lack of money. You see, the greed, all the evils of this world are linked to the lack of money. So make sure that you do not demonize money. Money is good. Don't worship it though. Don't let it control you, because that's on the other side. But when, as I believe it's Tony Robbins, he says, money is a good servant, but it's a bad master. Money is a good slave, but a bad master. If you control money, very good. If it controls you, that's bad for you. So we need to find that balance as well. Okay. But okay, moving on. Are we good? You guys understand on how you can build your communities? Even if you're starting with only 2 people, 3 people, you start small. I remember, I believe this was 2016, guys, 2016 or 2015, when I hosted my first Forex seminar. I think we had about 6 people at the time, and I literally had to beg some of them to come, and I had to, some of them I had to pay for their transport. Just come, and we've already booked the venue. So the reason why I'm telling you is because I don't want you to lose to what is it to lose hope and think, this thing is not. We all start somewhere, we all start small. I started then, I've done 500 people, I've done 1,000 people, seminars and so forth. We've grown big. I've spoken globally. I've spoken in Dubai, in Namibia, in Malawi, in different parts of the world. All right. But the point I'm trying to make is that we start small. The first one that I started was only 6 people, and I had to beg them. So even if you start with 2 people, 3 people, don't lose heart. That's how we grow, baby steps. And eventually you'll also be doing, my goal for next year is to do a 10,000 seater, literally have a 10,000 people seminar. That's my goal for next year. All right. So, but it started with 6 people at first, over 9 years ago, 8 years ago. I can't remember the year. All right. You can't start that big. Come to Malaysia, man. I am looking forward to coming to Malaysia. I'm hoping by this December I can come to the gala dinner. If it is happening, I'm just waiting for more confirmation. I am looking forward to coming to Malaysia. It's long overdue. It's long overdue. It's long overdue. I actually want to cross over in Malaysia this year, so I'm hoping that the dates can can connect. All right, but we'll discuss a bit more with the IUX team. Man, guys, IUX to the world. all right. If you guys are still with me, say easy, we are with you. Say easy, we are with you. All right, scaling up. All right, from network to business. All right, turn your group into a micro brand. All right, turn your group into a micro brand. Now, whenever you start a business, you need to start small but with big in mind. I'll repeat that. Start small with big in mind. Start small but with big in mind. I started with 6 people. Next year I want to do 10,000. Do you see that? You start small but with big in mind. So you always have to think of longevity, you always have to think of sustainability, and you always have to think of growth. So longevity, am I going to be here for a long time? Am I going to be able to sustain this? But also, am I going to grow? All right. These are the 3 major things that you want to look at. All right. So you need to start looking at your group of traders and turn it into a micro brand within a bigger brand. And this is the beauty of working with a bigger brand, a more credible brand, because it gives your micro brand credibility. For instance, you can say, let's say Easy Trading Circle powered by IUX. It's a small micro brand or a young micro brand powered by a bigger brand. All right. There's a lot of marketing support you can get from IUX, for instance, marketing kits, dashboard, tracking links, and all of that. Try different. Some of you are here because you saw a sponsored ad. Try those things, sponsored ads. WhatsApp communities, Telegram communities, Facebook communities. Try and use those tracking links to see which platform brings more revenue, so you can see, okay, this one works better, let me put my focus in there. There's what we call the Pareto principle that says 80% of your income comes from 20% of your effort, or your not income. I love money, that's why I always, but 80% of your outcome comes from 20% of your input rather. So And again, 20% of your output comes from 80% of your input. So you want to start looking at that 20% that produces 80% of your outcome, and focus more on that. In this, where do you get the most traffic? Where do you get the most value? Where do you get the most clients from? And you push all your efforts, all your resources in that particular area. Are you guys good? All right. Number 2, remember, focus on client retention instead of only referrals. I spoke about sustainability. You need sustainability and longevity. You need to retain your clients. And how do you retain? By providing value, but making sure that your clients are making money, because when they make money, they stay. If they lose money, they leave. All right. So focus on client retention. So even in your strategies, start thinking of, how do I retain clients, offer more values, higher tickets, and so forth. All right. Build a reputation as a reliable mentor or educator. Just look at me. Follow my steps is the road to success. That's what Jay-Z said. So I'm just quoting him. Let's just say I'm prideful, because I know you guys. All right. But follow my blueprint, man. I believe I am, and I say this humbly, so I believe I've done quite a lot for the forex industry, especially within the African context, to say my blueprint works. I mean, to be here still 10 years later, over 10 years, while I know a lot of people that I started with are not here now, and I say again with the utmost humility, is that reputation, trust is a currency. So make sure that you build a reputation as a reliable mentor or educator, right? Make sure that you build consistency over volume, engagement over promotion. All right. Consistency over volume. It's about consistency. And it's about having engagement, and let your community engage with you as opposed to your page or whatever you're doing just becoming a promotional platform. All right. You've become a YouTube ad. You know how annoying YouTube ads are. Don't allow your social media to become a YouTube ad. Make sure that you have engagement. All right. So these are some of the tools that you can. Are we still good? Before I move on to the next slide? I'm sorry about that. Are we still good? You understand? Comprende? Am I still here? Am I still audible? You guys can still hear me? Can still see me? Isn't sure. All right. Can still hear me? All right. So what are some of the tools and support that you can get from IUX? All right, how they support their partners, and this is very important because this helps you to grow your business. This helps you to grow your affiliate or IB business. All right, marketing materials and resources. There's a lot of resources, and make sure that you use them. Material, resources, marketing, be it posters. I mean, you saw the beautiful poster that they did with my face. I was sitting like this. Oh my god, I looked so good. It looked amazing. You get those. You want to host seminars, you want to host webinars, they can provide you with marketing promotions that they do. All right, so that is very important. Make sure that you utilize the marketing materials and resources. All right, partner dashboard and tracking. How does this help you? This helps you to manage and track your business. Measure your business. What you don't measure, you cannot replicate. And this is a principle that I've learned a long time in business, that whatever you are not able to measure, you cannot replicate. So you need to measure so that you're able to replicate and able to automate, because that's very important. All right, and we'll get more on that on another session. Just the art of replicating your business, automating your business, creating systems and structures. Who does what is important now, what can we do later, what do we need to do now, what is important, what is not. All of these things, that's what you get from the partner dashboard. It helps you to be able to track your revenue, track your clients, your deposits, all of that, what works, what doesn't, and so forth. All right, and that's the support, that the transparency that you get from IUX. All right. You get a local account manager support. For instance, if you are in South Africa, there's an account manager in South Africa who can assist you whenever you need something, can assist you and your clients as well. And you as a partner, you also have your own account managers. Think of an account manager as your private banker, right? You know, if you've made good money, you know what a private banker is. If you haven't, this is why you must hop on this, so you can know what a private banker is. Okay. Just jokes, guys. But yeah, a local account manager is more like a private banker for you and your clients. All right. And then they also assist you with educational materials and webinars. I mean, look at this session that we have, such a powerful, filled with so much information session for you guys for free, you know. And this is some of the, if they can do this just to let you know what they're doing, imagine what they can do for you and your clients when it comes to educational materials and webinars and so forth. And I'm sure I'm gonna be doing webinars for them. Excited about that. We'll be doing webinars, just teaching you guys the art of forex trading psychology, all of these things, how to grow your business. And you can also put in your clients there, so you also don't have to do all of the work yourself. You know, it's all about leverage. This is what we call leverage. You don't have to do the education yourself. You can just refer your clients to learn, then you know that they're getting good education. All right. And then transparent commission system. It's transparent. As I said, whatever there's, you know, you can start from 20% of revenue sharing all the way up to 45% of revenue sharing. It's transparent. You see how you make your money. Whatever deal that you discuss, whether be it spread, traded lots, CPA, whatever type of deal that you guys agree on, you can be sure that it is transparent. There's no hidden fees, there's no other costs and all of that. Hey guys, I'll share a story with you guys where I had a partnership deal with this other broker, I won't mention the name, where every month when they're supposed to pay me, they will say other costs and they deduct a lot of money. It's like, what are these other costs? They'll say, oh, no, finance will call you to explain. Months go by and I never get an explanation, which is why I love this transparent commission system. All right, because then I'm able to see where my money went, how much I made, and how much I'm expecting month end. All right, are you guys still good? Are we good? Can we continue? All right, we're good. So we're gonna do just a case study, and who better to do a case study than the one and only Isaac Easy, right? And I'm gonna share with you guys my journey of how I became an IB, you know, some of the successes, some of the mistakes that I've made. Joshua, can you please confirm with me how much time I have? Just so I can, as I said, guys, if you don't stop me from talking, we'll be here for 20 hours. Because I will not stop. I will not stop. So let me know how much time we have left, and then we can continue another 10 minutes. Okay, great. I'll try and keep it at 11 minutes, so we're good. Okay, jokes. All right, the journey of me as an IB. As I said, guys, I started trading. I got introduced to forex trading, I believe it was 2014. This was 11 years ago or 12 years ago. My math serves me right. It was a long time ago. All right, and it was quite a very beautiful journey. At the time, I was employed as well. I used to be a sales agent for a premium brand in the automotive industry. You know, one of the big car brands in the world. You know, I was good. I was doing okay. And then I got introduced to trading by a friend of mine, which was a really good introduction, man. I remember my first day. You know, I had what we call a beginner's luck. All right, let me share a story with you. For many people, you'll find that they get in trading, they lose money, and after a couple of months or years, then they start making money. For me, the first day I started trading, I made a lot of money. overnight in one day, and I didn't know what I was doing. It was literally just beginner's luck. I didn't know the platform. I didn't know what I was doing. I remember it was a USD JPY buying position. I bought USD JPY. I must have over leveraged my account, and when I woke up the following morning, I made so much money. I withdrew it. The money came in my account, and I said, this is it. This thing works. I need to master it. All right. Some of you may know my story. And then I started learning about trading. At the time, social media was not, especially Instagram, was not big. Trading was not big in South Africa. Only a few elite people were in trading, but we didn't know about it on social media and so forth. So I had to really study a lot. I started studying. I started finding out who are traders. Then we started learning. Then I think within 3 years or so, then we were really profitable. Then we decided, okay, we can't keep this to ourselves. It's time to introduce this to other people. People need to know about trading, all right? I think this was 2017, if not, 2016 or 2017. I can't remember. Then we opened our company called Flexi Forex Trading College. That's when it was launched. We said we're going to teach people on how to trade. As we opened that company, we also got introduced to the IB business. Now, the IB business was not as big because at the time, because as I said, there wasn't a lot of people that were, or rather, people with influence in trading that were popular at the time, and people did not know about trading. So obviously people needed money, a broker to trade with. So when we teach people how to trade, they needed a broker, and then that's how we got into. We didn't even know that we can make money from the IB business until we started seeing the money coming in, because we were making money from trading. We were also charging people to teach them how to trade. So we'll do like a free presentation, tell people what it's about, and if they're interested, they can buy into our course, and then we'd also make money from that. This is the business side of trading, all right? Then we started seeing a lot of people are now trading from the links that we gave them, because now these brokers came and said, oh, we can help you guys grow, that give us office spaces, that sponsor our seminars. But then when people started trading, we started making money. How? Guys, there were times we were making about 40,000 rands a day, guys. This is about $3,000 a day from trading volume. From trading. This was big. We're like, what? At my peak as an IB, not as a trader, at my peak as an IB, I was making 250,000 rands for the company a day. All right, that was like crazy money. All right, and obviously there would be commissions there that you were like, yo, this is good money. Then we started growing the IB business, because we started realizing, oh, we don't really have to charge people a lot of money for the courses, but we can still give them value. But this is where we can make most of our money, because when our people trade and they make money, then we will also make more money. Then we started building that. Really, our focus shifted. When we started bringing those withdrawals, then they started pushing from 250,000 to R1 million in a week for the brokers that we were bringing in deposits, guys. And you're like, you can imagine how much money now we are making in terms of rebates, right? And I believe this was 2019, pre-COVID. Yes, pre-COVID. That's when 2018, 2019, that's when the Forex industry in South Africa boomed. Now, at the time, we were the young ones, driving flashy cars, expensive cars, living all this rock star lifestyle. We are celebrities on Instagram and Facebook and so forth. We are living the lives. People are envying us. They're like, oh, this young boy is successful and so forth. We were the celebrities at the time, which also helped our business in terms of the IB side. 2018, 2019, boom, the Forex industry boomed in South Africa. Every second person you speak about, they're talking about Forex. What? Young, old, big. You're like, wow, this is amazing. And that's where most of you started knowing about trading. Late 2019 going into 2020. And from there, I can tell you, I look back and say, as a pioneer of the Forex industry, I am happy to have been part of the history that's been created in this country. And just looking back how we started, as I said, we started with about 6 people, seeing the influence that we've had over the industry, the country as a whole, seeing the people that went through our hands and them having the same bigger impact, even a larger impact, impacting other people. You see that it's beyond yourself. It's bigger than you as an individual. All right. It started with just wanting to educate people and became into a movement that transformed the whole country, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this story, so that you must also know, over and above making money, there is a larger impact, a larger meaning, a larger impact that you can do in the world without you even realizing. So yes, we are in it for the money, but also it's about the other people that we can bring into this, and they can start making money for themselves, and then it grows until it becomes a global impact. All right. So that is my journey, guys, and as I said, we've made a lot of money with IBs. Till today, some of those deals are still paying me, which is the good thing about trading. You introduce people, they keep trading, you keep making money. All right, are we good? Can we move on? We have 10 minutes left before we close. All right, let's move on to a bit of recap and mindset shift, guys. I talk my lungs out, okay? But this just shows you my passion for teaching people, shows you my passion just for talking to people, just giving value to people, because I understand the impact of what it does in the lives of people. All right, so as we said, trading gives you a skill, IB business gives you stability. When you are trading, you are always reliant on yourself as an individual, but when you're an IB, you broaden your reach. It's like going fishing with a fishing rod or going fishing with a net. So trading is you fishing with a fishing rod, so you can catch one fish, wait for another one, catch. But when you are using a net, you are able to catch multiple fish at the same time. I almost said fishes. It's fish. It's not fishes, right? It's fish. It's also, you thought it's fish. I thought I should let you know it's actually fish. All right. So the IB business is you going fishing with a net. You catch a lot more. It gives you stability. Even when you're not trading or the markets are not doing well, you are still generating daily revenue. My friend, many years ago, before we resigned from our jobs, he said, I refuse to be paid 12 times a year. There is 365 days. I refuse to be paid 12 times. I want to be paid 365 days. And this gives you the opportunity to earn daily. All right. You need to think beyond the charts. You need to start thinking business. Think beyond the charts. Think beyond the candlestick. Start thinking business. All right. You already have the tools to start your own trading community. Start now. Many of you have heard me say this, and I always love to say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is now. So start now. Stop procrastinating. All right. Stop procrastinating. Tomorrow never comes. There's never a day that you enter into and that day is called tomorrow. All we know is the memories of yesterday and the presence of today. Tomorrow is a myth. We start now. What if tomorrow never comes? Start now. All right. The IB journey starts with your first conversation. Start having those conversations with people. Start building that personal brand. Start telling people what you do. Start introducing people to this. Start teaching people. It starts with one conversation, and who knows, 2 years, 1 year from now, you could be here sharing your testimony and also telling other people on how they can go about their trading business. All right. Now finish off in this. In trading, your skill earns you profit. As an IB, your network earns you legacy. All right. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our next workshop.